Have you ever wondered how hot deployment works in Tomcat? This intriguing feature of Tomcat, a widely used open-source web server and servlet container, enables developers to implement modifications to the code of an application and witness those changes reflected instantly in the running application without having to restart the server. Now imagine the convenience of such a feature, especially during the development and testing phases, when constant revisions are being made to the application code. Without hot deployment, developers would need to pause and restart the server every time a change is made, which can be a tedious and disruptive process. So, how does hot deployment work in Tomcat? The magic lies in its auto-deployment feature. When a web application is deployed to Tomcat, it finds its place in the web apps directory of the Tomcat installation. Tomcat is wired to automatically detect modifications to the contents of the web apps directory and deploys or undeploys applications accordingly. To engage hot deployment, all you need to do is make the necessary changes to the application's code or resources, save the changes, and voila! Tomcat will detect the changes and automatically reload the application, making the changes immediately available. However, as with any powerful tool, hot deployment must be used with caution. Here are some best practices to keep in mind. First, remember that hot deployment is not meant for use in production environments. Changes made during hot deployment might not be thoroughly tested and could lead to unexpected behavior in a live application. Second, refrain from making changes to configuration files during runtime. Tomcat does not automatically reload changes to these files during runtime, so such changes may not take effect until the server is restarted. Third, monitor memory usage. Hot deployment, if not managed properly, can cause memory leaks. Ensure that the application does not consume excessive memory during development and testing. And lastly, employ version control tools like Git to keep track of changes made during development and testing. This can facilitate rolling back changes if necessary. In conclusion, hot deployment is a nifty feature of Tomcat that offers developers the luxury of making changes to web applications without having to stop and restart the server. Just remember to use it wisely to avoid potential pitfalls.